Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Still going inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Play fake. It's Richardson. That's cut at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
Let's go now. Drag him 60.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Tight end going in motion here. Taylor. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Son, this is 30 left.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First carry now. This is Bashal to Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to the well again. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Ready.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
They've got a man in motion. Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the floor.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. Colts pull that in front further, 13-zip. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. The tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
18 runners. 7 pilots.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has a man downfield, it's Pittman. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Colts first down.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Okay,
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Taylor again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
60 Vikings.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go again with Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Turn, this is hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Back to the air, Lawrence. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
11. Here we go.
They're going to try with ETN. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Tutu gets it from the gun. Soft rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
They'll go again here with Tutu. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, came 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Hey, go. Silver.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. He gives here to the motion man. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them at first down.
On the give, it's Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Caught, nice gain left side. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
Hold it ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Now a give on the counter. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Hogan, Warriors, 17, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson back to throw. He's got it. Complete to Downs. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He finds Dotson left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Right on for the extra point. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And the free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 40 into the red zone. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
All right, let's go. Stop. Go, go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
62-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence now off the play action. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Hand off to Tootin. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Inside give here for Tootin. Ooh, awful close to that line of gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
ETN on third down. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
24. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
11.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught by his back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, Tootin. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
29-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On third down, here's Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Danger. Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Rip, 23.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Completes another one to Thomas. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now he gives to ETN running right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Richardson on 3rd. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato!
A run here with Tootin. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Tootin with it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Running here with Tootin. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Rip, 23, 13 loop. Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's Thomas. He's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
11. Hey, Soko, so hot. Take right open.
Now it's 2. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Motioning one of the tight ends.
60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 36-yard line.
Let's go. Gotta be lying.
Back to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18, run. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw it. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Ready. 19-18. Cougar 19. Ready.
Right up the gut. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Taylor can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots, let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On the ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Check. Panther.
He gets it again. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny place, let you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving all around, we're going up and down. We're moving all around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. When we wanna go up and down, we're moving all around. We're going up and down. We're moving all around. I wanna show. Elevator operator.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. Got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please let me down. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Poses. Yeah.
think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a it's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, when you see the time, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it on. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed, cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why, cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a it's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a it's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. You believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want nonfiction. I don't want the world, but
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Better find out where. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't take maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. This time I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17.
The Panthers take over first down at their own 12-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Net. Net. Three.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne, who dodged the tackle. Has room down the left sideline. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, Milrow. He sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down. The Adam Brock throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Ready, set.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
19 tight. 60 biceps, 60 biceps.
Milrow to throw on 4. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18.
From the gun, Jackson. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one connects. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. This is intercepted by Dax Hill. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball.
They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He's trying to go deep again. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 21-zip already. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Milroe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready?
From the red zone now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a small chunk off that lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 7.
A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. We'll get that advantage. But holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers threatening to run away with it already. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
This return starts at the 5.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw, here's Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready?
To the air, Milroe. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lower the deficit they face. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 14.
A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Out
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. Space on the right, he's got room. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. COVID-19.
Jackson trying to get after the pick. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. Setting up to try the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings tie us up 28-all. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Off to the races, middle of the field. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Milroe looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Now it's Milroe. Caught for big yard. It's on the right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. We've set it down from 37.
Hey, kid, come on. Set, ready.
Milroe with it on first. Sends this to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a one-point game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Panthers
First and 10. Here's Jackson. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Panthers first. Now Jackson off the play action. This is cut downfield by Horn. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Milroe. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2.
He's got him inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. A 51-yard gain. First down, Minnesota.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. First down throw here from Milroe. Another one to Addison. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Let's go. 60 Vikings.
Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. It's McMillan again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo.
Play action now with Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Jackson's going to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 42.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Third. Right there, right.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Milroe to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's all the way across midfield down the inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Panther 60.
To the air, Milroe. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger, not 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He goes to the hurry up here.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
First down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here's the handoff. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dragon 6. Ready. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down, looking for options. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fields the hard squib kick. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 49.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. The return starts at the 18. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Let's go now. Motion, motion, motion.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10.
First and 10 from the 32.
65 catch. Let's go.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Now it's Milrow. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down.
7 Pirates.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Cougar 19.
From the red zone on first. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Getting out to his left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Fitzgerald sends this through. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Milrow now to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Along the sideline, past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He'll be quickly trying to get set again.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Panthers.
Throwing now, Milrow. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? Check, Bobcat.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
63. Panthers 59.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Ooh, this kick is not good at all. Out of bounds it goes. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Still fighting forward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Red! Coconut! Hey! Check that. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Another carry for him. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He connects downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
A gain of 22 yards.
70 Rangers, 70
First
Rangers.
down, Vikings.
Hurt, hurt. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First down throw here from Milrow. Flush out now to his left. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Let's go, go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings first down.
Go. Ready, ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Milrow looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing here, Milrow. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that will tie things up in the third.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. What a poor effort there. The kick goes out of bounds. Excellent field position coming up at the 40. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
19, here we go, set. 68, Mustang 19.
Jackson to throw it. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
From the gun, Jackson. That gets caught. Hits McMillan again. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But that'll avoid the hit. Smart play there. And it's going to set up second and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Get it. Cougar 19, go.
Counter give to Etienne. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which, of course, they declined.
Yeah, we talk a lot about these receivers, right, having to fight through contact and play through penalties. Same thing on the other side. That defense has got to finish it, not just be satisfied with knocking the ball away, but actually taking it away.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street.
Man in motion here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Milrow with it on first. Fights up. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Rolling left, buying some time. Back across the field it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Strike. 7 Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 65 catch. 65. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Getting out to his left. Uh-oh, tried forcing it over the middle. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football.
At the 17-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready. 18 cards.
On first down, Jackson. Brought in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead as Todd runs out here in the third. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, what you got?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
60 Eagles. Warriors 17. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
18 Rattler.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Throwing it again here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
79 Broncos.
Throwing again on second. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 24-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man over the middle. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
7 Pirates. 19 Titans.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Let's go.
Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? But he paid for it. It's 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. 18 Rebel. 18 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Oh, no. The ball is loose. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
19 Chargers. 19 Chargers.
Looking to throw. Looking this fullback now. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. They go play fake with Jackson. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Complete to number 13. Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Now a give running right. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line first.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Mustang 19.
They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Okay,
let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go, here we go. Go.
Looking to throw. Hits his running back. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
It's 4th down.
70 Ranger.
He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Jackson. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
22-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Panthers 87, Vikings 73.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Now throw to start the drive. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Kevin Byron, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings
still sticking with the passing game. That's completed right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Line up the design keeper. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he hits the end zone, touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Down to score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60, 19, Cowboy 8.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. It's inside the 10. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
18 running, 60 Bobcat, 60.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They send a man in motion. Takes the second down snap. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Panthers have it after making their 4th interception of this football game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Here's the backup. First throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.